It's Saturday. Let's do some draft champions. There's some college football on today, as I'm choosing the least college of these coaches. So who would that be? I'm going with Indianapolis because I love its playbook and the gun split close in it. So first choices. The cornerback, Dominic Regis-Camardi, Harrison Smith, or Junior Gillette. Now you always need a defensive backfield, but Junior Gillette, and I think Indianapolis runs a 3-4, so I go with the free safety. Not sure that was the right selection over a tall corner. Our next selection's, a pretty crap one. Selleck, Akeem Ayers. Oh, take the tight end, Selleck. Man, Stephen Payet. Oh, actually, solid strength. Loved that guy at the time. Would reconsider now that I did the defensive tackle testing and found out block shed is more than anything what you want, and strength isn't as great, although strength is still nice. It's more of a modifier onto the block shed than what you want primarily, as when I was drafting this, what I thought. So we get some offensive linemen at tight end, which I already have a tight end. So you go with the run blocking, the strength, and Kyle Long is not looking good there for pass block, except for pass block. His run block's really low, so I take him anyways. Oh man, as I'm watching this draft again, I'm like, why didn't I take the tackle? The tackle stats pretty bad. But anyways, fullback. See, what I want to do with this draft is I want to run the ball. My last draft I played, as you guys saw earlier this week, dude just ran the ball down my throat. So that's what I want to do with somebody else. And to grind for draft champions, you want to run the clock out. So I'm trying to decide between players, between the guard and the fullback of Sherman, and I take Sherman at 89. Although I don't use a fullback often, he'd be great to sub in as tight end as a run blocker, or in the I-form / I don't think Indianapolis has the strong close. So wide receiver or left outside linebacker looks like the choice here, because Justin Tuck isn't really a 3-4. I decided to go with Mike Evans to give myself an option on the outside to convert third downs if I ever get in long situations with my running game. So yeah, that's what I really want to focus on here. Carlos Dansby is slow, but I take him anyways, because he can play the middle for me. So the choice between Cam Newton, Pouncey, and McCoy. This is a tough choice. Do I get the quarterback, because you always need the quarterback, the running back, or the center? As you know, I want to run the ball, and you can do it with any one of these three. Cam Newton can run the ball, Sean McCoy can run the ball, Maurice Pouncey can open the hole. So you take your time here, round 8 of 15. What are the chances I get a quarterback? What are the chances I want to get a quarterback? Halfback, same question. But I do not think I'm going to see a center again. Whereas I might get one of those two in the legend choices, but I'm going to need a halfback for this thing. As you can see, Cam is clearly superior to Austin Davis in everything, except for throw deep. So basically, I need to ask myself one question. Do I feel lucky? Do I feel I'm going to get a quarterback or a halfback again? And what are the chances of getting a quarterback? Out of 22 positions, 3 chances. You got 7 chances left in this draft since you're only halfway through. Austin Davis and Brandon Whedon. It's going to be hard to win with those two, but I'm not seeing any more centers. Let's do it. We're committing to the run first. Hopefully I'll see a halfback again. And there is one right the next pick, a halfback. Do I choose Hill? Or I just take Tom Bahali because he's great in a 3-4. And that's what I do. Go for the value. I get greedy. Andrew Whitworth, left tackle, 86, fits my scheme perfectly. With the run blocking offensive lineman just to get there. Whitworth's pretty good at it. Much better than the silver overall. So now I got a choice between defensive tackle, which you want to defend against the run. So I took Terrence Knighton. Pretty decent choices here. Gates already got a tight end. Ansa, Tim Jennings. So is Gates that much better than Selleck that I want to waste another spot instead of having a starter at, say, corner? Right end, Ansa could be good. Gates is a solid player, though, if I need a third down target. Whereas Selleck is a great run blocker. So we can come in on 2 tight end sets. Maybe we could do single back with Sherman and Selleck on the edges and run the ball off either edge. Ezekiel Ansel at right end. He's strong enough. Tim Jennings. I take the offensive weapon. I go with the overall, highest overall, and we'll see how that works. You know, you need an outlet there on third downs, especially if I don't get a quarterback here. So now I take the corner, Prince, to hopefully shut down their number 1, although you can't always match them up that way. Strong safety, right outside linebacker. I already have a right outside linebacker and a middle linebacker. This one's pretty much made for me before I'm choosing it. Round 15, what do I get? Boom! I get no quarterbacks, but I get a halfback. I already got a defensive tackle, so Gilbert's off the board. Herman Moore doesn't really fit my scheme. I don't have a quarterback to throw the ball to him. So I go Okoye, and he is basically an easy choice here. Look at that carrying, trucking, ball carrier vision. His speed is okay for what he can just truck like some sort of trucking company. Man, I'm really fast on the analogies today. Anyways, here's the defense. Solid, pretty good up front with a 3-4, although not really with the right end. But first game against Minnesota, and the name is Min. So Minnesota themed, kicking off. I like starting on defense, like I said before, as we hit him hard on the kickoff. No fumbles forced though. He runs the ball right away, and Robert Blatton, our strong safety, comes and makes the play quickly. We run a little bit of a blitz here, and he escapes the pocket and gets a nice little pickup there. So off the edge, and he is shedding tackles like a dog sheds fur. Arian Foster's doing some work for him. Luckily, I've been able to shut that down. 3rd and 1. He's probably going to run up the middle again. Try to shoot it, but he picks it up and play action first down. So he runs it like power O. He does a little. That's a really nice play on him. He bullets that. I probably get a pick. A nice little tap. But it's what I'm about. And you see, that's like when you have people in their arms, like the quarterback. I saw this here in Madden 16, as probably a lot of you guys know. The ball gets thrown after you're like going down, which happens in real life too, which is kind of cool. So I just throw the fair catch. Look at his defense. He's playing kind of close to the line. I still try to run it. That's my game plan. Okoye up the middle for a solid 4 yards. We'll take that every time. Theo Riddick off the edge. So that's basically going to be my game plan. Inside power, outside, and then a little passing to convert it the 3rd down. Although maybe we should just stick to the inside power game, because Austin Davis is not a stud. Okoye to the power, and we get stuffed. So this game plan won't work well if we keep getting stuffed. And we're getting very close to Thanksgiving here with how stuffed we're getting. We're going to start getting, and we do a little corner route, but it doesn't develop fast enough for Austin Davis. So we go for it because I saw it open last time, and I get lucky. Thanks, Mike Evans. Okoye up the middle for a couple yards. 4 rushes, 9 yards. Not exactly how we want the game plan to go, but, offensive linemen, they can get shut down by overwhelming numbers. One offensive lineman, no matter how well he blocks, can only block one guy. So if they have 6 guys and you've only got 5 blockers, or 7 guys and you only got 6, your day's not going to end very well, no matter how good your offensive line is. The corner route for the touchdown. So that drive ends successfully. Hopefully, I'm driving right now, and that's going to end successfully for me in real life. I shouldn't jinx myself. Anyways, I'm on the road. That's why you guys seen gameplay for the last week. He goes deep against my cover 4, and we don't get the pick. So now we go cover 2 man, just in case he goes deep again, and he does. But we get the sack. So that ends the half. Start of the second half. Nice kickoff here, return. He had a short kickoff there, so we get past the 30 of the 31, and we, brought up the middle, like the game plan says. Maybe I should have gone right there. Got a linebacker hit me in the hole. Ooh, well, that's a solid game for Christian Okoye, the Nigerian nightmare. Ooh, man, look at that. I thought he was gonna hit me, so I trucked it. and we both just, well, he whiffed, and I, maybe it was a slow up because of the truck is why he whiffed. So I go to Anthony Sherman on the little hitch route. And a little counter there for the first down, but we get more. So I might as well keep going back to the counter while it's working. And that's my strategy, really. Inside zone. As long as it's working on the inside run, we're going to keep doing it. And it doesn't seem to be a problem as I'm chewing down clock. This is basically a solo at this point. Chew clock. I'm up by 7. Try not to score until 0 times left on the clock, and he is not calling timeouts. Fortunately, get out of bounds there on the 2-yard line. I throw a pass for some unforsaken reason, but we scramble in. We take a hit with a quarterback, which is never a good idea, especially at the goal line. 14-0. This game's basically over as we kick off. And he returns it all the way to the 24 and runs out of bounds, trying to conserve clock. He is throwing it deep out of the split close, but not really doing much here. 56 seconds. He needs 14 points. He's 1 for 6 in the game. Maybe he's I don't know, afraid of something. There we go. End the game, Prince. Prince, you're my king today. All the way through right at you. Anybody really could have made that. So that's the end of the game. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you tomorrow.